for Albert.
Wow. I'm speechless here, Aderna.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm astonished.
Well, so there you go. Those are the final compositions coming in from both teams, EVOS Legends as well as RRQ Hoshi. I want to see your predictions as well, guys. For those of you watching, spam in the chat who you are behind, which composition do you favor? As I'm going to ask now, Gani, what do you think? And who has the better composition?
I gotta be honest with you guys. I gotta lean for side of RRQ. I see two winning lanes for their side, and after that, it's just all objective. So RRQ for the win for game number 1.
I haven't seen enough of Albert on the Hellcurt, so I'm gonna have to say EVOS.
Okay, I'm gonna be the tiebreaker. I'll say RRQ Hoshi because of those winning side lanes as well.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is 2-1 on the caster desk with Gani and Eterna leaning towards RRQ. I personally will go for EVOS Legends, but the portal has opened up. Ladies and gentlemen, the first game of El Clasico. Into the land of Dawn we go. You guys can now spam hashtag EVOSRoar or hashtag Viva RRQ in the chat to show your support for the teams.
Now, you're right. We haven't seen Hellcurt being played by Albert, but man, Albert has so much potential. I do feel like he can, use it to its utmost capacity, but of course it comes back down to how pressured he is in that lane, and so far, it doesn't seem like Rekt is being the normal Rekt that we're usually accustomed to. He isn't too aggressive. It seems like what we mentioned before, he seems to he needs to be babysitting that gold lane.
Yeah, that's true. So here's the thing I really want to point out as well. I feel like both teams drafted well balanced, but top side. It was the first blood here. Skylar being the only casualty in the first minute.
This is great. We all know how aggressive Rekt plays, and on this hero, he can be extra aggressive with Juan backing him up. This is a very early game-oriented draft for the side of EVOS Legends with the Lancelot, Valentina, and the Baxia. They will surely have control in the lane, but Vin goes in for the flicker and gets the immobility, but one will flicker out of there. That's going to be the abilities popped and used. Rekt goes in for the shield unity all alone. He pops into Vengeance as well to buy the time and resources. He dodges away from the second ability. That's going to be first in with the Phantom Execution and the Thorn Rose in front. Albert dodges away. Sanguine Claws connects, but no casualties in this skirmish.
Yeah, a really smart move by the side of EVOS Legends, putting a lot of pressure onto the gold lane. So basically, Rekt is killing two birds with one stone. In a way, he has to defend Van Strong because he is the weaker target in that gold lane, especially going against Skylar's Beatrix, but also trying to prevent Skylar from snowballing from the get-go.
Yeah, most definitely. So let's clear the task for the side of Rekt. Now let's take a look at Vin though. Yeah, Turtle will be started by RRQ, but I'm very sure EVOS Legends wants to contest this one.
For sure. EVOS Legends, they need to contest this one with the early game pressure that they have, but R7 is currently lower HP than Yvors. He is going to have a little bit of a lead here because Yvors has made his way into his lane again. He will get the clear lead, but he needs to be careful. Hellcurt already waiting in the bushes now, going for the gold buff instead of that play.
Oh.
And actually, Yvors, did Yvors take it? Yeah, Yvors stole the gold buff and they took away the turtle as well. Juan is looking for a play here. He pops the Bat Feast, stolen away by Psycho as Vin goes in for the hard guard. Now it's going to be a re-engage from the side of RRQ Hoshi, but it is instantly disabled. Albert gets stunned up. He's forced to run away, and RRQ have no response for any of the plays that EVOS Legends have been able to make in the past 3 minutes.
I love this. EVOS Legends are being very proactive here in the early game, getting all the objectives on the board. And plus, even if RRQ Hoshi, they want to use that hard guard, it can be in a way, but wait a minute, first it goes in for a play here.
Wow.
But it is just going to be onto the jungle, but something might be setting up here.
Rekt goes in for the shield immunity, and that's going to be Juan with the backup. That's another kill picked up for the side of Juan. Skylar now dealing damage onto Juan with the Bad Impact, landing at will from the side of Psycho. Van Strong has hit his power spike here, and RRQ will disengage. But on the other side, Dyroth, R7 is going to go for the punish. Skylar now caught in the bad situation, flickers out of there, but the damage coming from Van Strong, and the CC lock from Rekt will find the correct dive. Albert now jumping in with the stingers. He will be able to connect it, but Rekt is just so tanky. In the end, Albert gets it. It's a 1-for-1, but in the bottom side, R7 caught in the 1v2 situation. Svercek jumps in for the damage, and the falling Star Moon will lock him in place for the kill. EVOS in the lead, 5 kills to 1.
2,000 gold lead as well in the first few minutes here. EVOS Legends, they are still in control for the moment. And the thing is, even if they want to pop in that hard guard, there is the Baxia who has the passive to be able to deny all those regeneration abilities. So it's a huge buff in terms of their composition for the side of EVOS Legends going against RRQ. And now, man, Wrecked on that Baxia is so aggressive.
Assisting everywhere and anywhere. But yeah, at this moment, I feel like RRQ, what they need to do is just hold the gold lead not too far. And in the late game, remember, they have a Sicilian.
Oh, another dive here. Wreck goes in for the Shillian, and Vin forced to flicker away, and First Stick is here as well. Albert and Tycho, they've made their way up top, but it's not going to be enough. Vin gets taken down by the Phantom Execution, and the Thorn Rose will be able to just zone Albert away. Skylar cannot farm. First Stick is 2 levels ahead of Skylar and 1 level ahead of Albert. They want to contest this orange buff, and Albert will be forced to concede.
They have the pressure there in that lane, so they might be able to get a turret as well there, Mirko.
Ooh. This is insane macro maneuvers from the side of EVOS Legends here. R7 is looking for a play, jumps in with damage, and that's going to be Snipes connecting, but Juan survives with 1 HP. Oh my goodness.
Man, oh man, right now, Albert, with this Helker, seems to struggle. I feel like, okay, 1 kill's better. Oh my lord. Vin gets taken down for the 3rd time in the 5th minute. Not looking good.
Man, 6 kills for the side of EVOS Legends and 5 assists in the hands of Wrecked. Baxia is just... It complements the playstyle of Wrecked so well. The way that he's able to roam around the map so quickly, and now R7 being pressured.
Oh man, Van Strong is following up with every single roam that Wrecked is doing, and he's picking up so many kills. 3 kills on him currently, and Fairstick as well. It's the main 2 carries of the game, getting all the gold in the world.
5,000 gold lead, guys. EVOS Legends, they're really picking up the pace. I like the way that they are rotating around the map, the way that they were able to get that turret in the top side, and Van Strong immediately goes to the bottom side to put a lot of pressure onto that as well. But RRQ Hoshi, Skylar seems to be trying to mirror the movements, but for the moment, EVOS Legends, they are 2 steps ahead. As we're going to take a look at the items here in the 6th, almost 7th minute.
Yeah, I mean, Van Strong already with that endless battle intact, and they look for the mid.
Well, it's going to be the concealed play from the side of Wrecked, going in for the Shield Unity, but it's going to be only to zone RRQ away from that first turret in the mid lane. And it's a 5.8k gold lead that has been built up by EVOS Legends, and Albert, he's 2 levels below Fairsick.
The problem is, we've mentioned this time and time again, RRQ Hoshi has a better late game composition, so the way that they're playing, it doesn't seem like they're doing any blunders per se. It's just the pressure that EVOS Legends has been a bit too much. They need to find a way to kind of stave off, hold it until the later stage of the game when the Sicilian can start to play, as well as the Beatrix.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like in this game, EVOS Legends read RRQ like a book. I mean, they got out-rotated, and right now, they are already in the jungles of RRQ. Look for a fight as well.
Skylar with the Nibiru's passion, but he's not going to be able to get away. The Terrify catches him as first it goes in for the Phantom Execution to get out. That's the tier 2 turret in the bottom lane, most probably taken away, and they're pushing in the mid lane as well. This is a disaster for RRQ. EVOs are dominating them.
7,000 gold lead now. It's huge. I mean, it's only been 8 minutes, guys, and look how many towers they have to their name. Already 5 towers compared to RRQ Hoshi, who has not touched even 1. And now they seem like they have the momentum to push it even further. They need to focus on objectives for sure. And RRQ Hoshi, the thing is, if EVOS Legends, they want to go for the siege, they do have the high ground advantage. They have the Sicilian with the bat impact, as well as all the weapons in the arsenal of Beatrix, so they can use this to their advantage. But for now, don't contest these neutral objectives, I believe.
Yeah, they need to somehow withstand the storm first, wait for the farm. Remember, they are behind 7k gold in under 10 minutes, you guys. And another engage, perhaps.
Yeah, Wreck is able to cut away the members of RRQ right now as Fairsick jumps in with a puncture, but it is going to be a very good bat impact from Psycho to zone them away. Currently, they're just playing for the defense, and it's not going to be good here. EVOS Legends, they have their number at every given moment. That's the Lord as well in the 8th minute. They might just be able to pick up a base turret and maybe the game at the 12th minute with the Enhanced Lord.
The thing is, EVOS Legends, on paper, once again, they are losing on those side lanes, but the fast mobility coming in from Wrecked on that Baxia is able to aid both of those lanes and therefore win it eventually. So this is huge. Almost a 9,000 gold lead. The Lord in that mid side is on the way. RRQ Hoshi, they're forced to be decapacitated into their own base. They are being really sequestered out of it, and this is huge. They might go for the end.
They might just go for the end here. Rect has popped the conceal. It is going to be the Sangling Claws not connecting here as they will be forced to zone away. To get zoned away from their own turret. Rekt goes in with a vengeance as well, and that's going to be base turret number 1 in the mid lane taken down. Both bottom side and top side won't just be taken down just yet. RRQ will be able to maneuver the Lord to take it down here in the base, but it's a 10,000 gold lead now for EVOS Legends. When they pull the trigger, it is going to be extremely hard for RRQ to look for a comeback play. EVOS Legends once again trying to maneuver them away inside of RRQ's base, but RRQ doing really well in the micromanagement of the waves. Not for long though, as EVOS will be able to take the second base turret in the game. Perfect micromanagement from the Tigers to take every single base turret and lock RRQ down inside of their own base. One now zoning R7 away as he goes in for the minions, but it is going to be a lot of damage taken from him. Punishment from the side of EVOS. R7 goes in for the flicker play. He doesn't get it, but it was a nice try. RRQ still clearing out the waves. EVOS Legends have not stopped. They still want to go for this turret right now, currently with Van Strong going in. Invader's Patch is going to be popped by Skylar to clear out the way, but Fursic jumps in with the puncture and the Thorn Rose with the perfect execution. But Albert jumps in for the re-engage, able almost to take Fursic down, but a baby Tiger does not want that to happen. The Miracle Boy survives.
Fursic actually jukes out Albert, who in their right mind is able to do that. That shows how competent Fursic is in that jungle position. That was a really long siege, and usually in those long sieges, RRQ Hoshi, they're able to capitalize on it, but unfortunately, there was just no opening for RRQ, to get anything out of it. So we'll see a reset, a small reset has happened. The waves have been pushed to the mid side, and now let's see what EVOS Legends can do, because, man, the pressure is on them, to be honest. They need to end this as soon as possible.
Well, RRQ can't really do much here. Respect goes in for shield into the R7. Is going to be locked down, and that's going to be a mega kill from the side of Fursic. He keeps jumping in with a puncture, and Vin's going to get taken down with a killing spree from one. 11,000 gold in 11 minutes. EVOS Legends, they're looking for the end right here and right now. Albert, Skylar, and Psycho left to defend. Rekt goes in for the shield into the backside as Albert goes and pops his ultimate. He jumps onto Van Strong, but the damage will not be enough to take him down with the Wind of Nature. Popped right there. They have no minions. They'll have to wait for more. RRQ on the defense. Once again, a 3v5 scenario as one jumps over the flicker. Albert dodging in from Phantom Execution, but Skylar will not be able to clear the way. EVOS will take game number 1 in a dominant fashion.
How many minutes was that? 12 minutes?
Yeah, barely.
I don't think we've ever seen RRQ Hoshi get trashed that bad in 12 minutes. That was so one-sided. That was a stomp. EVOS Legends knew perfectly well what they were doing.
Exactly.
What they were...
Their game plan.
Yeah, their game plan, and they executed it so well, so perfectly, not allowing anyone from the side of RRQ Hoshi to reach their power spike. They ended it there and then, and that was such a clean victory for EVOS Legends.
I completely agree.